Have you tried different things in terms of like your foil setup that's been working for you in parawinging?
Yeah. I mean, I'm constantly trying everything and anything, any new tail, any shim, any mash shim. There's always something to tweak here and there and learn from. But yeah, I like where you're at. Like I tend to be in that same zone where you're kind of taking a little bigger foil than maybe what you'd wing or want in a bigger wave situation, but then you shorten the fuse, you make a smaller tail, so you still get that low end to get you up and but then you also get a lot of pumpability, you get that surfy feel from the tail, the shorter fuse. Yeah, I'm kind of in that same zone, probably 90% of the time. Today was a little different. I purposely went smaller and stable. I went like I went to a different place because I know that wave and it's
Mm.
but I'm still not on the foil for that wave today. Like I need to go lower aspect and smaller and I will. It's just yeah. And that's when I might hit that flow state.
And when you think about downsizing that front wing for performance, do you feel like you would maybe have a little bit of a longer fuse to maybe get that stability back, or it's you're not
Yeah.
thinking about it?
Yeah, no, I mean I think so. I think so. And when I go lower aspect, I tend to like a little bit more length on the fuse.
Hmm.
Not too long, just like your standard medium length probably, but each foil has its own things that you're trying to get out of it and that's really what I've taken from unifoil is all the little shims, all the little different fuses and they really allow you to make any front wing adaptable
Hmm.
and I really like that. I enjoy that tinkering. I think it's not for everybody. Like obviously a lot of brands like my F1 Momentum or Lift or whatever, you just put it together, it works great. I love that too. I guess at the end of the day, I like it all, you know.
Yeah, just a frother.
Yeah, yeah. If it's new and it does something really cool or makes you better, I want to try it though. Like that's the bottom line. Anything that makes me better at something that is a goal of mine, I'm into it. So I'll usually buy it. It's that simple to me. If I feel like I'm just doing the same stuff on just a different feeling thing, maybe not that
Mm.
exciting about it.
Let's talk about gear, man, because like what you're saying, I think it opens up so much because I think we haven't really reached the point in parawinging where we have all the gear that we want, the way we want it. And I'm thinking bar, stash belts. You were mentioning dry bags as well before the show. So, what do you feel we still need to crack or we need to create?
I mean, just from today's session, it was very obvious. Even though Ozone has made the best stash belt hands down, it's very obvious that having that wing in that belt in like the shore break, just getting in uh, out of the water was a
Mm,
hindrance. And you can never really have it too packed down. You can never really have it like any kind of ball of water that's attached to you is not good, right? So, and that's kind of what happens with pretty much all the stash belts right now is that they're kind of a hindrance when they're super wet, right? Um, so this spot, just to get out of the water, like you don't want anything to flying in the air. You want all hands on deck, like ready for anything to hit you at any moment. Otherwise, you're gonna get pancaked on a rocky shelf and worked on a shore break. And yeah, it's luckily there's lifeguards there, but I'm lucky to never have to use them too, right? But even today was a little challenging. The stash belt was kind of holding me back a bit in that moment, just to
hmm.
try and scrape in. After my experience, I'm like, I'm ready just to hit that shore, next time and just send it. Um, if my foil gets dinged, that's a good thing. I'm using it, right? Yeah.
I totally agree with the belts in general. Once you have the parawing in there, it's kind of okay. But once you take them out, they get really loose on the body just because the parawing is keeping the belt kind of tight. What do you have in your mind to kind of improve that?
So I'm pretty much always taking 2 Parawings now. That's kind of been just something I've been playing with, and the more I do it, the more I feel just another level of comfort out there.